Okay, so let's take a look at example 3, and then just a quick reminder of the different ways in which we can rewrite these rational expressions, right? So we have a to the m over n. Remember that one way is also to say, we're going to call this the nth root of a, and then take it to the nth power, right? And this is useful, especially when we have large bases, like we do in this case of 256, right? So remember that I'm sorry, not a, but n is the denominator. So a, which is 256, will be inside of our root, and then we will have 4 outside the root, which means we're looking for the fourth root of 256. Okay, we're looking for a number that when you multiply to itself 4 times will give us 256. And then we're going to look to take that value to the fifth power. Okay, and I think that this will be an easier approach than if we would have done it the other way like we did in the first two examples. All right, so let's start by looking at 256. Our goal is to try to break it up into factors where we can see the same factor times itself 4 times. Okay. So I think, right, if we think maybe like large numbers here, I think we can see that this is 64 times 4. 64 times 4. So sometimes it takes a little bit of a kind of like playing around with the value creatively. Since 256 is such a large number, you want to look at some of the factors that could potentially break down into the same type, right? So 64 and 4, we can then see that 64 breaks into 16 times 4. And then I can also see that 16 breaks into 4 times 4, right? You might be wondering, do we break down the 4 even further? Well, no, because I see that this is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 4 of the same number multiplied times itself, and I have it right here, right? I see a group of 4, which means that the fourth root of 256 is going to be 4, okay? It's going to be 4, and then I have it to the fifth power. All right, so you see this was a little bit simpler. Now we would just have to expand and find out what is 4 to the fifth power, right? So 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. All right. Well, we know that 4 times 4 is 16 times 4. That's going to give us 64 times 4. That's 256. And then lastly, 256 times 4. I believe that gives us 1024. So 256 to the 5/4 power is the same as 1024.